Hello, welcome to Anselm Griffin's Vocational Series in Matlab tutorials. Today I'll be looking at the Mann, Whitney, Wilcoxian non-parametric test for two paired drum pair groups, and we want to see, do they come from the same, are they identical? I have this done already in Excel. I'll put a link up in a minute so you can look at the two of them, but as I said at the introduction, we're going to do it in Matlab. So just zoom that a little bit there. We have, they're not necessarily paired here, but we have just two arrays, x1 and x2, and there's 15 in each, so 1 by 15. The command in Matlab is rank sum, and we've got three possible outputs here. Just to remind you again, the null hypothesis is that the two distributions are the same, the two medians are the same. So when we get h here, we'll see it underneath, we get h is 0, so that means we have no reason to reject a null hypothesis. We get p here, which is the probability to return p-value, and the default is 5%, so if we get something 0.5% or bigger, we're going to accept a null hypothesis, and if we just go down a little bit here, we get 0.1229, which is 12.39%. 12.39% is bigger than 5%, so we have no reason to reject HO. In other words, we accept the null hypothesis, H is 0. And then the third output is stats, which is 1.5386. So on my Excel one, I get a few questions about what happens when the data gets very large, that the tables will only go up to 2020. So when the numbers get large, you can use a Z equivalent normal distribution here, and we don't need it here, but just to explain it, we got 1.5386, and for 5% two-tailed, the cutoff would be plus minus 1.96. So if it's anywhere between minus 1.96 and plus 1.96, no reason to reject HO. So the numbers are supportive here. We got 1.5386, which would tend to support H is 0.1239. So remember, the Z val here is the normal distribution approximation when the numbers are bigger than 2020. Okay, so hope that helps. Thanks very much for listening.